So just because there's a sound guy in your gig doesn't mean he actually knows what he's doing. So before I get into this, hit subscribe, give us a like, and hit that little bell down there. That'll let you know when new stories and new music has been posted. So anyway, we're doing this festival. And it was out in like Arizona, Nevada, somewhere really hot. And it was the summer, so it was like 106 degrees out. Insanely hot. And we're like middle of the bill. So, a couple bands, they do their sound check, and then we go up to do our sound check. And, we don't think too much of it. We set up, we do our thing, and the bass player plugs in, and he, Steve starts playing a little bit, and there's no sound. So we're like, hey, sound guy, there's nothing coming out of the bass amp. He's like, oh, damn. So he comes running up on stage, and he goes over, and he's like messing with some stuff, and, checking the plugs, make sure it's all good. He's like, all right, well, I got another amp. And he unplugs it and, moves it out of the way and pulls this other amp in. And I'm like, all right, well, cool. Maybe it was a bad amp. So Steve plugs in, and he goes back out to the house system, out to the mixing board. And Steve's trying to get some sounds out of it. And it sounds like shit, sounds all distorted. And we're like, oh, my God, dude, why us? Why is it always us? So we're like, dude, the thing doesn't sound right still. So he comes up one more time, goes on stage. He's like, I don't understand it. I don't get what's going on. He was like, I'm changing out the plug for the back. He, plugs in a new power cable into the back of the amp. And I'm like, it's probably just the 1/4-inch cable that's going to the bass. Like, do you have another one of those? He's like, no, all my cables are top notch. They're all in prime condition. So I'm like, all right, well, he knows his stuff. I mean, whatever. So he's fooling around with it, and like 10 minutes have gone by, and he's like messing with things, and he's changing out the patch cables. And I'm like, dude, can you just try the chord? He's like, it's not my chord, I'm telling you. So he's like, I got another amp. He pulls another amp in, and it's this little tiny amp. He's like, it's small, but it'll look great. So he unplugs it, puts that in, same thing, no sound. And at this point, I'm just laughing, and I'm looking at the bass player. I'm like, it can't be 3 bad amps. I finally said, dude, listen to me. Just try a different chord. He's like, all right, fine, dude, whatever. I know it's not my chords, but I'll try it. So he pulls his spaghetti chords out of his bag, finds one, plugs it in, works perfectly. So just because you have a sound man doesn't mean he actually knows what he's doing. Anyway, if you like these stories, we got a whole lot more for you. Hit subscribe, give us a like, and share it with your friends. We'll see you again next time.